Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing to you another unboxing and review of a watch that is actually mine this time. I know I'm sort of splitting time between loaned in watches and watches that I've actually purchased. This one I have actually purchased. Now this is, you've already seen the title, so you know what this is, but my journey with G-Shock squares began rather late. In fact, as the time I'm making this video, really probably hasn't even been a year since I bought my first square. I know there's a lot of folks out there that have tons of squares. They've been buying and sometimes selling them for years. But my first square was a G-Shock Tron, the metal square with the grid pattern on it. Looks like the background of the movie Tron, hence the nickname. And it quickly progressed into a titanium blue camo, a metal blue, looks like a anodized blue metal G-Shock, the carbon core with that kind of funky circuit board printed look to it, and a clear G-Shock, 100% completely clear resin. But I saw this one online, and I unfortunately I saw it rather late in the game, and missed the opportunity to buy this watch before it sold out. But fortunately for me, there was my friend Jerry from the little group we have on Facebook Messenger called the Watchaholics Anonymous. I think that's like the 7th or 8th nickname that we've given that group. And he was kind enough to sell this watch to me at cost, which was very kind of him. And I love it. I've had this watch for a day or a couple of days now, and as you can see, this watch was created to pay tribute to STS-1, the first shuttle launch, which I believe was the late Space Shuttle Columbia, way back in, what was it, April 12th, 1981. And this watch was released roughly April 12th of 2021, which was 40 years. I love this screen on the box. I mean, this is a screen that only an old school computer guy like me, I've been using computers since the mid-80s, when all that was around was DOS, disk operating system, the text-based system. This predates even Windows version 1, my friends. Predates the Mac, all that good stuff. So this really, I love this screenshot right here. It just warms my heart. But anyway, getting into the rest of the box, you can see it has the image of the shuttle, 1981 to 2021, G-Shock. And on the bottom, there's the part number, DW5600, NASA 21-1CR, using a 3229 module. Then when you open it up, very unique packaging. Put the box over there. When you open it up, you're greeted by this really, really neat tin. 40th anniversary of the first Space Shuttle launch, April 12th, 1981, with an image of the shuttle, the years, and of course the image of the globe. And then you have a map, very interesting stuff in here, like little tidbits of information. Orbital altitude, of 166 nautical miles. You see the location of the launch site, Kennedy Space Center. The landing site, which was Edwards Air Force Base, and if you remember correctly, before the landing strip was made ready at Kennedy, they used to land these things at Edwards, lift them up and strap them to the back of a 747 that was specially modified for the mission, and then flown across the country back to Kennedy to be repurposed for another mission. 36 orbits complete. 1.074 million miles traveled for a total mission duration of 2 days, 6 hours, 20 minutes, 53 seconds. And, of course, you have the STS-1. Fantastic packaging. Really, really neat. I really like that. And for, you know me, I love the packaging. I realize it's 6 minutes and you haven't even seen the watch yet. Okay, yeah. Comments down below. You can yell at me. There's the hang tag that came with it. List price is $140, and they were getting that on the G-Shock website. These are available on eBay at substantial markup. So good luck with that, guys. You have the manual for the different modules that this covers, different languages, and you have the international warranty card. Standard stuff. And finally, there it is. And, you know, it's well packed with that really nice foam and everything. But finally, we get to the watch itself. Now, the watch, you know, mechanically is standard G-Shock 3229. 3229? Yeah, 3229 module. There's nothing particularly crazy about the watch. I mean, it's not a tough solar. It's not a Bluetooth module. It's the standard module you find in the entry-level, quote-unquote, entry-level G-Shocks. It does have one or two nice little party tricks up its sleeve. Of course, you notice it's a black, it's all resin watch, and it's a black resin for the watch head, the white dial surround with the NASA logo on it, and of course the standard 4 buttons, you know, the adjust button, the mode button, and the light on off button, and of course the light button itself. And that's one of the very interesting party pieces about it. Hopefully this will pick up. When you press the light button, in addition excuse me, in addition to being a very nice electroluminescent backlight, you also get, if you can read that, you get an image. You get that image like this. It looks basically like that, but in red on the screen. I'm sure you can see that. It says 1981, 2001, and then the image of the shuttle with the solid rocket boosters and the external fuel tank. And really, I mean, it really looks great at night, but it's really neat. Kind of like that. The strap is very interesting. Your keeper has the American flag on it, which I love that. It has STS-1 in it on the one side, and on the other side it says United States. I think the strap is supposed to mimic the way the rockets, the external fuel tank and the SRB rockets, rocket motors were painted back in the day. I remember on the first few shuttle launches, the external fuel tank was actually painted white like the solid rocket boosters, and they found out later that they could save a lot of weight if they just left it unpainted and raw in kind of a red oxide color. But for the first several missions, the external fuel tank was painted the same color as the shuttle and the solid rocket boosters. Nothing very fancy on the back of the strap. On the back of the watch dial, you have that same logo of 1981 to 2021 with the shuttle attached to its external fuel tank and the 2 solid rocket boosters. And then, of course, you have the standard information about water resistance and the module number and so on and so forth. And, of course, you know, you can cycle through the different modes. I mean, it is a perpetual calendar. You have your alarms. You have your countdown timer, stopwatch, and back to time. So, you know, just a standard G-Shock module from that perspective, although, of course, you still have the great boom. I just love that. You just want to press that button just to look at it. It's really kind of neat. I have my sheet of facts here so that you can learn a little bit more about the vital statistics of this watch. So when you do come across one of these, you'll be able to grab one with great confidence. This is the G-Shock NASA DW5600 NASA21-1CR. That's the model number. I'll put that in the title, of course. Uses the 3229 module, the standard module for all G-Shocks at this price point. It is not Bluetooth ready. It is not tough solar. It does not do any of the fancy stuff like the Tron or the titaniums or anything like that. It's just a simple entry-level module. Measurements are 48.9 millimeter by 42.8 millimeter by 13.4 millimeter. Uses a mineral crystal, of course. 200 meter water resistance, which is pretty much standard for all the G-Shocks. And as you saw, it has the alarm function, it has a stopwatch function, it has timer function, and it is a perpetual calendar. You will not have to adjust that calendar for 30-day end of month versus 31 versus the 28 end of month versus leap year. Pardon me. That's all automatically done by the module. Of course, you have the electroluminescent backlight with, boom, the shuttle logo. Again, I just love that. And as I said, it pays homage to the 40th anniversary of the date of the first shuttle launch, which was April 12th, 1981. I was alive back then, actually. I was a sophomore in high school, actually. So I would have been 16, 17, somewhere in there. 16. And as you can see, we passed the date of the anniversary. The anniversary was April 12th. This is now May 14th when I'm shooting this video. You all probably won't see this video until June, but that's the way things roll. But obviously, we passed that anniversary of the date of STS-1, which was April 12th, 1981. Ironically, I believe that was also the anniversary of the date of the sinking of the Titanic. April 12th? Wasn't that the date the Titanic sank, or was that earlier? I should have looked that up before I said something. Well, too late now. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, or if I'm right. I might be right. Really a nice watch. Very neat watch, and I thank my friend Jerry for selling this to me. I'm going to enjoy it for a good while. It makes a great grab-and-go watch, obviously. I don't want to beat up on the watch too much because I don't consider it to be a beater. I consider it to be somewhat of a nice limited edition watch. Nice semi-collectible. I'm going to try and take really good care of it. I love the keeper with the American flag on it. It's so appropriate. So, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be informative, entertaining, useful. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you click that thumbs up for me. As you know, clicking the thumbs up, the like button, whatever you choose to call it, does help with the YouTube search algorithm. The more likes a video gets, the more likely it is to appear in a search. And the more likes a video gets that appears in a search, the higher up in that search a video will appear. Pardon me. So, it is something that can help drive people to the channel. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to troll on my comment section and be nasty or foul-mouthed or foul-keyboarded, or leave links to bad places on the internet, I will just, as I always do, simply delete the comment and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found me. Glad you found my channel. Please enjoy yourself. Pardon me again. If I had a cat, I'd blame hairballs, but I don't, so I don't know what I'll blame for all the coughing. Watch as many videos as you like. All I ask is that before you leave, please click that subscribe button. When you do, also click the bell icon next to it so that when I upload new material, you are alerted. Or when I go live, which I do every Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or other times during the week as time and opportunity avail themselves to me, you will be alerted to that fact, and you can come join me. Meanwhile, it's a tough old world out there. Please be safe, be careful, be well. I'll see you in my next video.